years ago, a young man named Michael Scott Shannon came to realize he was at a dead-end job.
Let's go.
That young man now had a mission. He quickly grabbed a tube, a box of wing nuts, and a Ronco smokeless ashtray. Oh my God, he's loose again. Live from New York, it's Shannon in the morning.
6:05, good morning, New York.
Scott Shannon has been waking people up for nearly 2 decades.
Shannon in the morning.
But he's just one voice.
But his bat still works, bam!
On one station.
The new 95.5 is Mojo Radio.
There are 80 other radio stations heard in New York City, all fighting for $400 million in advertising revenue.
There's a dance top 40 station, there's a news station, there's a sports station, there's an oldie station, an AM and FM oldie station.
So how do you fight your way into that whole mess?
You just pray. You get on your knees and pray, and you work hard. Plain and simple.
Mojo Radio.
Yes, friends, it's Ask Joe Nolan.
Joe, I got an automotive emergency on my hand. I leaned out the window to pay the toll, and the power window closed on my head.
Oh, no.
I'm starting to lose consciousness. I'm starting to feel bad.
We'd like to help you, but we're late for the traffic, Mr. Putz.
Alternate side is in effect 5 to 10 on the Long Island Railroad. Next month's traffic update in 12 minutes.
Joe, my head is stuck.
Shannon takes credit for inventing this format,
70 degrees in Midtown.
a supercharged hybrid of top 40 music and high-energy hijinks.
I love what I do. I'm a student of what I do. And in the long run, I'm going to beat anybody.
In better days, he was number 1.
Ow!
And he'll do almost anything to get back on top.
Everybody stand back. Elvis is in the room. Let's hear it for the real Elvis Presley on Mojo Radio. This morning's the big day. The Clean and Sober Tour continues. Elvis, I want you to go out there and give the best performance of your life this morning.
I think I can do it. I think I can do it.
Oh, yeah!
Well, let's walk up to the preacher and let us say I do.
First, ladies and gentlemen, we go live with Elvis Presley and Gnarly Charlie.
Good morning, Scott. We're live out here in the West Side Highway. Elvis sitting on the side waving to all of his fans. This morning, 8 o'clock, the McDonald's. First 50 people out there get free Mojo shirts. Music history is about to be made. Oh, my God, I'm going to wet my pants.
Crank it, Gnarly Charlie.
95.5 Mojo Radio.
You got to get out. You got to reach the people. You got to talk to the people. You got to feel the people. You got to feel the beat in the street.
On Staten Island?
Staten Island, that's the beat in the street.
Pretty well, I guess.
No, we got problems.
Hello?
Gnarly!
Hey there, Scott?
I'm here.
Listen to this crowd. The Elvis fans are out in force in Staten Island, mama, baby. Check it out. The king is on stage. It's a monster crowd. Highland Boulevard. York, right across the street from the Blockbuster. Get your butt out here!
It sounds like fun, but it's a deadly serious business.
In some aspects, it's like professional wrestling, except here the blood is real.
And on your FM, it's 100.3.
It's a peculiar battle that has pitted station against station,
In the new 95.5 Mojo.
friend against friend,
Is Scott pretty tense over there?
and in this case, Scott Shannon against himself.
Hubba, 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 hubba.
In 1983, Scott Shannon came from Tampa, Florida, to this station, Z100, where he launched the Morning Zoo program.
You got a shirt.
It was new, it was loud, and soon it was number 1. Shannon owned New York for 5 years.
Where are you going to work today?
Then in 1988, he was lured to L.A., where a station wanted him to work another miracle in the morning.
I feel good this morning.
He was paid $1.5 million a year, lived in this mansion, and he failed.
Bam! DJ Scott Shannon is back.
he's back in New York and battling the same morning zoo program he helped create. So far, he's losing.
Think about it.
The zoo has been doing what it does for like 8 years.
Gary Bryan has Scott Shannon's old job as head zookeeper.
Oh, I think Scott's all right. I have no hard feelings against the guy. I wish he'd get a job.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Attention, Steve Kingston.
Report to your office.
Steve Kingston is the program director at Z100. He was hired by Scott Shannon.
We were the best of friends.
Now?
Well, it's a little strained.
If you saw him coming down the street, would you shake his hand?
Depends on what street. If it was on the road to Tampa, yes.
If he was going back to where he came from?
Absolutely.
He's scared. You got, you know, the guy's fighting for his life.
You drew a target on Scott Shannon's publicity photo.
That basically says it all. War.
932, rush around the corner. I'm a radio professional. I'm a radio groupie. I'm a radio fan. I live it. I love it. And when it's all said and done, I'll be standing on top looking down. It's Ram and Jam and Michael Scott Shannon. Hi, buckaroos!